It's fresh, it's credible, it's information, news, sports, and entertainment from and about the North Coast parishes of St. Anne, St. Mary, and Portland. Now for the news.
Good day. This is the latest weekly newscast of the North Coast Times. I am Rowena Newman Ridley. Here are the headlines. Brownstown Infant Cultural Group win National JCDC Award. St. Anne communities still shocked over murder of 80-year-old woman. Scores attend Thanksgiving service for popular St. Mary football administrator. Portland records 2 murders in a matter of days. Tacky High continues march in T20 schoolboy cricket. And now the news in detail. Brownstown Infant School, St. Anne, is still celebrating its gold medal in the national finals of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission JCDC Performing Arts Finals. They won their class and category with the maypole dance. The audience and judges were more than impressed with how the infants handled the intricacies of the maypole. Samonia Wright, a teacher from the Brownstown Infant Cultural Group, expressed her excitement after winning the national trophy for maypole. It was the first time they were entering the competition and won at the parish level before taking the national trophy. In speaking with the North Coast Times, Miss Wright gave praises to Miss Jean Moulton for her inspiration and work with the 12 dancers and 2 pole holders. Just have a look. I'm dreaming of a new Jamaica, a land of peace and love. Some say they cannot see no hope, that's why they keep it strong. I know I'm so here, that's why I wrote this song. So let me give you all the freaking love, as I sing this song. There is still shock reverberating around St. Anne following the murder of an 80-year-old woman in her home in Spring Garden near Bamboo in the parish. Sylvia Barrett, also known as Punsi, was found dead in her home that had been partially burnt after it was set on fire by her killer. Her hands and feet were bound with an electric cord, and it is believed she was strangled. Police say a forensic examination will determine how she died. A close relative saw smoke coming from Miss Barrett's 4-bedroom house and made an alarm. The relative and neighbors called the fire brigade and in the meantime put out the fire. When the fire personnel came, they did cooling down operations. Miss Barrett was found inside the house with no wounds from a weapon. It appeared access to the house was gained by removing a portion of a grill. 2 reports on this sad story are on the North Coast Times website, northcoasttimesja.com. Family and friends of Emmeline Rose, also called Pulu and Granny, celebrated her 101st birthday at her home in Forest, Lumsden, St. Anne on Sunday, April 21. Mrs. Rose was born on April 19, 1923. Mrs. Rose, a retired farmer and vendor, was surrounded on the day by relatives and friends. They all included her brother Alvin Gallimore, one of her 3 surviving siblings, and one of her children, her son Sidney. Many great-grand and great-great-grandchildren were also at the birthday party. Among the many friends of hers at the event was Sylvia Punsi Barrett, who was killed at her home at Spring Garden on May 1, less than 2 weeks later. We will be right back after this short break.
Cool Oasis service stations are the fastest, coolest service stations around. Drive through and buy your phone cards from Cool Biz. Yes, it's easy. No paper, no pin. From the fastest, coolest service stations. Quality fuels, lubricants and refreshments at the lowest prices. The cleanest restrooms and the smoothest service to make your drive even cooler. from the fastest, coolest service stations. Get cool service and cool stuff fast at Cool Oasis service stations island-wide.
Fitzroy Grocery and Wholesale in the center of Discovery Bay is open every day between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. Customers from communities such as Old Folly, Queen Height, Farmtown, Tickets, Helicon, Lakeside Park, Hopewell Park, Cornish Street, Gaza, Bengal find it convenient to shop at Fitzroy's. And those passing on the highway in Discovery Bay know that the service is quick and easy to access. For more than 20 years, this family business has been serving families and business in and around Discovery Bay. Drop in and you will find the same courteous and fast service. Call us at 876-670-0356. Fitzroy Grocery and Wholesale.
Welcome back. Continuing the news. Please remember to share this newscast and remember to subscribe to the North Coast Times YouTube channel. There was a large turnout at the Thanksgiving service for the life of Melanie Henry, football administrator at the Church of God in Jamaica, Iterborough, St. Mary on Saturday, May 4. Miss Henry died on April 4 after a brief illness. Among the large gathering were members of the football fraternity, including St. Mary football president James Pearson and former vice president of Jamaica Football Federation Raymond Anderson. The eulogy was delivered by the principal of the Baxter's Mountain Primary School, Shireen Harris, a cousin of Miss Henry. The sermon was delivered by Pastor Dwayne White. Interment followed at the Anotobe Cemetery. Another young man has been murdered in St. Mary just a week after the death of Lamar Tubby Hunter. Dead is Sheldon Williams, also called Jay of Junopen, near Enfield in the parish. Williams was walking along the roadway in Enfield around 9:30 p.m. Saturday night, May 4. A group of men armed with guns pounced upon him and shot him dead. The murder scene was close to where Lamar Tubby Hunter was killed a week earlier. Police sources believe the killings of Williams and Hunter were linked. We will be right back after this short break.
If you want great Jamaican cuisine in a relaxed atmosphere by the sea, Roxborough Restaurant, Bar and Grill is the place to be. This cozy, private restaurant specialized in seafood plus Jamaican dishes including curry goat, fried and baked chicken. We are open for breakfast at 8 a.m. and serve meals through the day until 10 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays. On Fridays to Sundays, we are open at 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Our bar service has got rave reviews. Come experience top-class service and fine Jamaican meals. We are easy to reach at St. Anne's Bay next to the Island Traffic Authority. Call us at 876-562-6725 or 536-7950.
Welcome back. Remember, you can see these and other stories on the North Coast Times website, www.northcoasttimesja.com. A 46-year-old woman became Portland's third murder victim this year. Marilyn White of Comfort Castle, Portland, was stabbed to death on Wednesday afternoon, May 1, at the house of a relative of her lover. She was found in a pool of blood in the house, in which several rooms had blood stains and indications of a struggle. Police believe a domestic dispute is behind the murder. And Portland again had its fourth murder last week, Friday morning, May 3. Dead is 35-year-old Oral Edwards, O.C. Spratt, caretaker of Innis Bay, Long Road, Portland. Edwards' body was found with a wound to the neck and other parts of the body on the Innis Bay Main Road. And now for sports. Tacky High are into the semi-finals of the Grace Super 8 T20 cricket competition. This follows their whipping of St. George's College on Saturday last at Chedwin Park. Tacky batted first and piled up 177 for 3 of their 20 overs. Trevon Williams again scored heavily with 45 and Ann Innes making 30 not out. St. George's College at their time to bat made only 42 all out, giving Tacky victory by 135 runs. Tacky's efforts were helped by a brilliant all-round performance by Jovan Pinnock, who made 23 not out. He returned to bag 5 wickets for 4 runs. Marlon Williams took 3 wickets for 6 runs. Thank you for joining us again. Please remember to subscribe and to never miss the North Coast Times news again. On behalf of the team, I am Rowena Newman Ridley.
That's the news from the North Coast Times. You can always find more news and features on the North Coast Times website and Facebook page. You may reach us at WhatsApp 876-503-9995. The North Coast Times News.